Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 12th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Last shuffle for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, we have a creative endeavor here, sacred temple. So, okay. I apologize if in one video, I think I said Scorpio a few times because I kept seeing Scorpio energy and I was like, Scorpio, all right. Yeah, sometimes, so someone may have been a cusp energy, right? Or you had a big 3 in Scorpio or something. But however it goes, this looks like a rebirth. Now that's Scorpionic energy there. But they're telling you that you got to accept your situation the way it is, how it is, or whatever it is that you're in. Right now, it's a time to be very creative about accepting your situation. If it's stressing you out, especially if like your home life is stressing you out, it's time for you to start calling in a soulmate. And by doing so, this is about praying, saying positive affirmations, and visualizing the perfect scenario, right? Especially if you're focused on, listen, my home life is stressing me out, my person's stressing me out. I'm concerned. I'm not as happy as I would like to be. There's a fly in my ointment, man. There's something in my drink floating, and it doesn't look edible. It looks gross. So like there's something going on in your situation. It's time for you to be very creative about the stress that you're under, right? Imagine your life changing. Imagine the kind of situation that would make you leap towards it. Like I would take a leap of faith on that. They want you to imagine that, right? Because your world is a reflection of your thinking. That may be something, a positive affirmation you need to say to yourself. My world is a reflection of my thinking. And a lot of your thinking needs to be centered on rebirth, something changing, becoming new, that in so many ways someone will come in. I won't say someone will come in to save you, but almost in the way of like you're imagining this type of a person that comes towards you that's helpful, that wants to build, that knows who the heck they are, that is always attempting or trying to attract abundance. Every change that they make, everything they do is all centered around, I'm trying to attract more in my life, better things in my life. High vibes will change everything. And I'm seeing angel number 1144. So 1144 usually speaks of divine intervention, right? A lot of us don't really truly believe that, let's see, divine intervention. I'll just go into that, right? They're speaking a lot about how love or happiness is around the corner, whatever happiness, right? Because I'm seeing 10 of Cups. It's around the corner. It could be love. It could be more money involved. It could be resolving legal matters. It could be that you are considered instead of being profiled, because I'm seeing that as well, that you would like for people to get to know you first before they judge you. That may be an issue. You may feel like you're surrounded by imposters or people who are determined to see the worst. They're showing a rare opportunity. Something else is coming in when 1144 comes out, like a rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with people who think just like you are coming around the corner. Things are going to be better than you expected. So Spirit wants you to start getting your mind prepared. Mind is very important. Most of us don't realize the importance of thoughts. That's the one thing that we have that is sacred to us, is our thoughts. Feelings are not that sacred. And I say that because they're interchangeable, they're ruled by water, and that ebbs and flows, right? But the thoughts are highly important. They want you to embrace these things about yourself that you're not so proud of as well. They're bringing that up. This creative endeavor with the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Fool. Some of you may be concerned and worried about taking any kind of leap of faith because you're not seeing how it could change your life for the better. And a lot of that may have to do with the sacred temple energy, 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Maybe you feel like a failure. Maybe you feel like you let people down, that you have in the past, or you are currently letting people down. Maybe you feel as though you've lost a lot. And so there's a lot of darkness in this energy where this would be something we would push into the closet somewhere. We would put it in a drawer that we don't barely ever open. We would lock it away and say, that's not something that, represents me. Don't ever go in that room. But they want you to embrace it, to be like, you know what? That's me. That's my situation. That's what it is. Life goes on. This is life. Life is not always beautiful and butterflies and sunshine and roses. But there's someone here or a person in your space that um, that you may, well, I can't even say they're in your space. It more so looks like you're calling them in. Like you want someone in your life that is going to be more of, hmm, that wants to build, but also follow your lead in the building. Like, what do you think, Sagittarius? Right? Someone who knows who they are and is also just as powerful as you, but someone who also accepts you as you are, not judging you at all. I feel like you're looking for something like that in your life. I mean, who isn't? But there are people that are out here that's like, no, I want people to fall in love with my best self. It's like you want people to fall in love with you as you are, and I see that for you. I see that you would like to um, have hope in a very hopeless situation. You may be taking a lot of the responsibility of the hopelessness onto yourself, but it's so important that you realize that it's like not just that there's a rebirth here, but that you could rewrite your story. You are the author of your story. You know, I'm hoping that you know, but accept the situation as it is. You can't change what you cannot control, and that's a duh, right? That's a whole duh. But that is a key factor to accessing the blessings ahead for you, especially if you're in a romantic situation or any situation at all where you are saying, I am definitely not matched up with the right person. I'm definitely not matched up with the right people here. I'm definitely not around my soul tribe or my family, my real family, or my real partner. So yeah, angels are the four directions. You have Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Jeez. So angels of the four directions can sense. These are archangels Raphael and Uriel, right? And then the angels that are presiding over the months of November or December, respectively, depending on when you were born, or over primarily the sign of Sagittarius. These angels are watching you and they see you stressed and struggling, and they're wanting you to realize that you can overcome. And the part of overcoming, a lot of the overcoming of your situation would require you to be open to forgiveness, and that goes both ways. And even if you didn't do anything wrong, right, you're saying my person is all of these things. My person's taking advantage of me. I feel as though my person is not changing for the better. They're just making frivolous changes to try to make me happy, but they don't stick. They're showing that you would also be open to forgiveness by saying, in a sense, forgive me for accepting your foolishness, that kind of energy. But that would be something that you would feel within yourself. This is a thought. These are thoughts, right? The Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords are about your thoughts here. So thinking about it, going, in my mind, I'm saying, please forgive me for accepting this mess, or please forgive me for having had accepted that before in the past. The angels of the four directions also are speaking a lot about how they're not only observing, but they want you to watch. They want you to see something that you may feel as though you're losing, but you're going to win. It's around the corner. It's like you've got a cheat code. So they're kind of saying, keep looking, keep your eyes on the horizon. There, something's coming. And so we have decrease with judgment and Five of Wands. So the decreased energy is in you feeling as though you've got to give something up that you really need, that you really want in your life in order to be okay, be good. I don't know why someone here may feel, I won't say it's not guilty, but feel dirty or feel like they're too twisted, broken to have the kind of life the kind of abundance or success that they deserve. That maybe I'm too far gone. I was taken advantage of for so long that I'm so behind. So there's a decrease in this. And this is a cycle of people around you, even influencing you to struggle with accepting yourself, accepting your situation. These are the decrease would be also because this is a cycle, and cycles are usually biorhythms, and the biorhythms of the people around you and such. And so these people around you may have struggled with seeing themselves having a fresh start in their life. They struggle with having a fresh start. They struggle with believing that they deserve a fresh start, accepting their situation and saying, well, you know what? It's always darkest before the dawn. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was, yesterday is past and I have today. Today's a sacred gift from life. Like these are those types of people that are maybe down in the dumps. They're always stressed out. Something's always happening to them. And then you listen to them and you realize they did it to themselves, that kind of vibe. So it does look like that decreases, which means that it's easier to accept everything as it is. It's easier for you. It will be. And that bit may be because you are isolating yourself from others also too. You may be taking a step back, maybe not speaking as much, not engaging as much with people. You remember, they're showing a lot of energy of like a past person here. Someone, an ex may be an issue or may have been an issue, or someone that you've known for a while may be an issue. Like they may be the type, like, the childhood friend or the person you've been with for however long. They may be the one that's making you feel like you could never change or things could never get better, and that worrying about things that you really can't control. Like you can't control the past. Like that's it. It's already past. Like what do you want me to do about it? You need to incorporate gold into your space. Gold, yeah, this looks like judgmental people, selfish, indecisive. They're so, you know what I mean? It's like they make decisions that aren't even fair. They're not diplomatic at all. You may feel like they keep a lot from you. Wear gold or incorporate the color or the metal to attract abundance towards you. You could be dealing with an Aries. That's the main sign. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. If you're not dealing with those signs, but you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.